What's up, everyone?
Hey!
Yay! We are on the way to see the house. Ayan, excited na kami makita yung bahay. Super early na mukha. Ayan, Dustin! Look! Say hi! No, there, I cannot see your face. Up! Going up. To sunshine.
Oh, because the sun is... Yeah.
Daddy is
so
hi. Daddy!
Hey!
Ayan guys, we are on the way to see the house. Excited na kami makita. Oh. Can I see you?
Take Mars home. Hey, Mars home.
Ayan na guys.
A mortar for this brick here.
Oh, okay.
So I've noted those already. Those are the only three things that I see on the exterior.
Oh.
Other than those three things, you're looking at grading that still has to be done. So that's going to get done in the springtime. Well, as it starts to warm up a little bit. So the grading is going to come up to about here.
Oh.
Yeah, so there's a lot of soil to be added still. Other than those items, yeah, things look great around here. The back of the house looks very
I think
nice.
your house sink a little bit because I see it cracks and
Yeah, there's going to be settlement and sinking with the first little bit of the house. This kind of stuff, when they do the grading, it just gets buried and they couple this together.
Oh, okay.
So that all gets hidden there when it gets buried back. But yeah, everything's pretty much ready for grading on the exterior. And then after you see grading, you start to see gardens, you start to see grass put in.
Yeah.
We're going to be fully landscaping the place.
some steps like that.
That's right, yeah. So as you can see, the grading probably has to come up about 2.5, 3 feet probably. So, yeah, but everything else looks stunning from the exterior.
Excited?
And even outside here, everything's all done. I made sure to kind of do a walk around. I want to make sure the house is going to be watertight, airtight. And the only three spots are those ones on the side there that they had to uncover.
I love the color that you choose.
It's a neat brick, eh?
Yes.
It's got this
Yeah,
really
it
nice,
is, yeah.
what's it called, that reclaimed brick look, where it kind of makes it look a little bit more vintage, a little older. So you can see It's kind of got it naturally shaped all like this, gives it a nice texture to it. And so on the side is just exterior vents, your gas meter here. This, I believe, is for your furnace here.
Okay.
And the downside is finished. So once they do the landscaping, they're going to add little splash pads for tourists downspout is. They're going to be doing obviously the pavement driveway after the grading is complete. And then we got a little brick here.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah. When we're proud of the home, we put a brick on there.
Yeah.
Right in front of our home, so everyone knows it's a
We love
Mars-built
it.
home.
We love it.
And the garage is huge.
That's awesome.
Oh, this is great. Look at
Wow.
nice big garage. So everything in here is a second coat of mud. So it's an unfinished area, but if you ever did want to paint it, it's a very quick sand and you could prime this and make this look quite nice. And over on this side here, this is your tap for your water feed for washing your vehicles or your lawn. Here are some various plugs around here for doing anything outside. This right there is your central vacuum rough-in. So I'm going to make a note there, there's supposed to be a cap on there. So I'll write that down and make sure I put on the paper inside. So we have here central vacuum.
Hopefully we would like to have
The remote.
Yes. Yeah, because over time, you know, since it is such a big garage. You gotta take a video. First reaction. Ready?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Welcome home.
Let's go.
we can take our shoes off. Or?
Yeah, we'll take them off in here. This is just a little mat we left here. Everything is all clean inside. And the house will even undergo a second clean before you close. Just to make sure things are nice and tidy. you also have the electronic front door code. So
Okay.
once you add batteries to it, you can program a door lock code, and that's always nice. So a few things you'll see in here, that'll be the doorbell, but these here are security system rough-ins. So that's where you put a motion sensor for security. All exterior doors have a wire roughed in for a contact sensor.
Oh.
So that way if someone opens the door, the house is notified if you do end up installing one. That's where you would put a keypad for the security system there. And yeah.
Yeah.
Big, nice open area here. Lots of nice natural light.
Because my other home, we had nice fiber, but there was something with the fiber flat between natural light and flat.
Well, that's neat.
Yeah. So,
It always makes things feel nice and airy with
but there is no need here.
Yeah, this has a lot of nice
Yeah.
natural light. And those ones too, there's no real need to put any privacy blinds up there because really they're not gonna. Sometimes people put a little bit of vinyl on these ones just to block
Oh,
some
yeah,
of the.
yeah.
Those are nice.
Yeah.
But yeah, I put a little piece of tape on there for the painters to touch up that. So that's kind of an example of what we'll do today. If you see a paint.
Oh, just the nice color.
Wow, that's lovely, honey. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, so your dryer's gonna be on the right there and your washer's here. And will you be getting somebody to install your washer dryer?
Yes,
Okay, so
yeah.
they should know the drain goes in here. Your cold and your hot water connections, this is just your plug for your tub here. And
Okay.
yeah. Another spot for your security system rough in here. Nice. Whoops. Didn't tighten it yet. Let's see, he's gotta go.
Yeah.
They never popped it on. Got little latches that hold it in place. So here, this is the tobacco stain for your staircase for any touch-ups. And then this is trim paint and wall paint. So if you're moving in and there's a little bit of touch-ups, it's nice to have some around.
Yeah.
Just in case you bump a wall with a bed frame or...
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because we have this space here, like, no,
Oh, yeah.
console table, like, yes,
Yeah.
Sitting and
Yeah, tying their
shoes
shoes.
and-
Yeah, that'd be nice. Oh, yeah.
Oh my god. Beautiful. Yes.
Yeah, we did that. So the fridge would be here. Nice one, buddy. So this one.
Nice granite.
Yeah.
I really like black granite. I have something similar in my place. So that'll be part of the stone. There's some characteristics. Oh no, there's some dirt. Yeah, just a little bit of dirt. I'll put a little sticker on that for them to clean it up for you. Just a quick help, a little bit of solution.
The drawers are very nice, buddy.
And then you also
So
have
this
here
is the
is your
back.
USB plug.
Oh,
And then there's a light for that closet on your right hand side. Just right there. There you go. And then that's great
Look.
having the pantry.
look here. It.
Wow.
Yeah, I can put a lot of
Nice
stuff
having
in
a
here.
pantry, Lots of storage area for all types of foods and
Yeah.
preservatives. And here I always test to make sure. So as you're going around, open up the cabinets, make sure things are working nice.
Yeah, yeah.
I've tested all the lights. The lights are good, but we'll try these ones. So there you go, light there. The fan's going. And then high mode.
The person that we for appliances,
Yeah.
she said change your wood. And
Okay.
so it's the Italian brand. So we have to take this.
Oh, so this will be removed. So if you do remove it,
This one. Maybe we can put protection.
Jordan.
Yep.
Sorry.
There you go.
Do you want shaker, Jack?
Yeah, I want to.
And it's nice from this view up here, you're at a very higher elevation, and you can see right through the surface. Yeah. Very nice view.
And look at the...
Yeah.
And this is a nice look too, the double doors to the master bedroom. So which one do you want to start in first? The bathroom?
Okay. I like the drawer already, like that.
Yeah.
This one.
Yeah, it's good quality.
Yeah. And open it again.
What I find people do sometimes is they open the wrong door first, and then it actually breaks this piece of wood here.
Yeah.
So always be aware of that. Make sure the one with the latch is closed first.
Or we don't close it.
Yeah, like that's
Oh, you think we double the door when we have to leave it.
yeah, like some people leave this closed mostly and they just operate from one side, kind of thing. Or if you want
This is the close. So, you enclose it. And let it go. Yeah.
Wait, is that a slippery?
Yeah, so we use like a satin finish, so it's not as slippery, but you
Yeah,
always gotta be
it's
more
not.
careful on a fully open finish there.
Mm-hmm.
Because with the carpet, you get a bit more traction, but for this one, make sure you got a hand on it.
Tapos na talaga siya, guys. So, looking forward to move in, I think in 1 week. 1 week na lang. Ayan.
Alright, so here.
So, we are on the way to basement.
Alright, welcome to the basement.
Welcome to the basement.
So So here, there's a couple things. If you
Wow.
want, you can take a video of all this. That way you can remember some of this stuff.
Okay.
Because some of the stuff could be difficult over time to
Okay.
remember or recall. So here is your main water shutoff.
Okay.
So if you ever have a leak of any kind, if you can't isolate it with maybe turning off the toilet valve or the sink valve, this is where you go to turn off the entire house. So this is good to know where that is at all times. This over here, this is actually your 2 different shut-off valves for the outside taps. So you're gonna have one for the garage, one for the backyard. So what I recommend is you turn these off for winter time to make sure that they never freeze,
Okay.
because that's very important. And then you'll go outside to the tap and you open it up a quarter turn, and then you'll come back downstairs, and this is what you'll do. You'll put like a little bucket under here and allow these to drain. So I'll just open it quickly just to show you. But that'll drain down into a bucket, and then that way it won't freeze over the winter time.
Okay.
So those of that, we'll turn them back on for you. Make sure that's on
You
too.
film that one?
Yep,
Because
I did.
Yep.
by next year I would forget everything.
And that's the thing, I get a lot of questions later on, so that's always good. And then here, this is what's called a heat recovery drain. So this is something they're doing in all new houses now to make them more efficient. So the hot water that you use for a shower or washing the dishes, it'll trickle down this drain, and there's a cold water line that wraps around the exterior of that pipe, and it actually retains up to 40% of your wasted hot water, and it's recycling it without mixing with the dirty water. So it's a really neat invention. All houses now have them standard, so that's something new. As you can see, the insulation in the basement, there's a lot of it.
Yeah.
So if you look around, it's sea of pink insulation. So with the insulation comes a little bit of responsibility for controlling moisture in the basement. So a concrete, it takes around 2 years to fully shed its moisture.
Yeah.
Even though it's solid, you can build a house on it, it does shed moisture over time. So what I recommend is buying a dehumidifier for the basement. You can get those at Home Depot, Home Hardware, Canadian
I
Tire.
think we have that.
You put them in this area here, and they have a hose that's attached to it,
Oh.
and you can direct it to that drain in the floor, and it just constantly drains and evacuates all the moisture from the air.
And the humidifier with the running.
Yep, you set it to what's called like a relative humidity. So you can say I want it to be around 55. Usually the sweet spot's around 50 to 60. So you'll program it for that, and it'll turn on automatically. And then down here, because what you'll experience in the summertime is as the concrete's drying, you might notice little drips of water along here. And it's very normal, but if you ever experience a large amount of water in one spot, that's different. That means there's a crack somewhere.
Yeah.
You let us know about that. But if you notice that, it's very normal. And then your window screens, we don't install them yet until the landscaping's finished. We don't want them to get ruined. So they're all under the stairs. It looks like there's even more touch-up paint, spare tiles, any kind of stuff like that we keep there. Just in case you crack a tile in the future,
yeah.
it's nice to have some spares. And then here is your electrical panel. So, looks like your outside plugs are off, but there's no blue light. So I'll press reset. There you go, back on. So this is for your front and back outside plug. And then here, this is your main service. If the insurance ever asks, like house insurance, you have a 100 amp service coming into your home. And then all of these are your breakers, and they're all labeled to what area of the house it goes to. So just be aware that these ones here with the extra buttons on them, these are connected to all your receptacles in your house. And this, along with your receptacles being safe for children, they're also safe against fire hazard equipment that you plug into it.
Yeah.
So what'll happen when a breaker trips, it looks like that. So when you're looking at it, you can tell that these ones are tripped. So you go all the way off, all the way back on. And that re-energizes that circuit, whether it's the living room or the kitchen. And like I said, they're all labeled so you can tell which one is tripped. So that's the electrical panel there, and that difference. There you go. With those removed, you now gain access to the inside of it. And there we go. So there's some filters you have to clean out once every 3 months. Pull these out, they're brand new. But these ones here, they're not replaceable, they're washable.
And tell them that you're single. Yeah.
Congratulations on your brand new Mars home. We're also happy for you. Everything turned out beautiful today, and if you ever have any questions or concerns, we're happy to help, and we're always here for you through the building process.
Oh,
Take
thank you.
care. All the best.
Thank you.
And all the best, Team Armani Canada.
Oh,
Yay!
okay, here. Hi! Ayan guys, we are going back to Hamilton. Ayan, tapos na kami sa aming appointment sa bahay. We are so happy and excited to move in. Yes. Ayan.
Sweet home.
Home sweet home.